Ta-da!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome again to Pair on Air. You've missed the good parts because we've already actually started hacking on the next thing we were planning to do with Xgboost and Ruby, and that is setting up CI.
Yeah, so...
Harry, could you explain to our viewers what CI is?
No.
CI, continuous...
Implementation?
No?
Integration, maybe?
Integration. Yes.
So yeah, the idea is that we run our tests continuously on the Travis CI. We were struggling a bit in our efforts to prepare for the episode, so our plan was to get it actually working and then present to you the gist of it so that the episode is nice and short. And after, I don't know, now 12 hours working on it. Okay, I felt like a long time.
Yes.
It was not 12 hours.
We were shaved when we started recording, and now we have beards. That's how long it was.
It takes me 3 weeks plus 2 months to grow this. I don't have a beard growth thing at all. Anyway,
yes.
we just said, well, we're gonna record it, so
let's record and let's see what happens. Maybe
you get the unprepared gist.
No, maybe that was the problem.
Yeah,
maybe when we are on air, everything will magically start to work.
Yeah, I already feel sharper.
Okay, let's switch to the terminal and show our viewers what we did so far. Let's we have that Travis branch. We can compare it with the master branch.
Yeah, go ahead. You have a keyboard.
Git diff origin master. Alright, so as you can see, the only big difference is in the .travis YAML file, and here we're trying to... So one of the big problems we came across on Travis is that they use Ubuntu 14.04 as their base image, which...
The most recent long-term support.
The second version. Most recent.
No, I am trying to be
so
sarcastic.
It's 4 years old already, and it ships with GCC 4.8. And Xgboost requires at least GCC 5, so we're trying to install GCC 7 in this case, and we read in the documentation that this is how it's done.
Yeah.
We install this package from this PPA, and we have to export these environment variables, but it doesn't work.
Also, we only do one export here, not here.
That could be it.
But I'm also not sure if we have to do the export here.
That wasn't in the docs, but somehow the Xgboost installation still was picking up GCC 4, so something's not working clearly here. Before we move on, I just want to show that we have now this install script been set up. Actually, that was part of our gem already, but now inside this file we also install Xgboost. So we moved it out of xconf rb. Exactly. This was some debugging. Maybe, you might want to echo.
No, what do you mean by that?
Echo $cc, just to see what it's set to.
Okay, we can also do that,
And the other one, what was it? GCC. CXX.
Right.
And and maybe, hold on, before let's open this file again. And we can try to do the same inside a subshell to see if the export worked. So, oh my lord. Echo cc. Right?
Yeah.
This should work.
Yeah.
I forgot how to vim.
Happens to me like 90% of the time.
And I'm on not my keyboard, so I'm excused.
Is it different?
The enter sign is different.
Right.
Okay. Alright, then proceed with what you are planning to do. And you can see here, this is the bin setup, and the last line of this file is bin install xgboost.sh, which we will walk you through in a minute. But in the meantime, let's push this. And we've changed something in Travis CI as well.
Alright.
No.
I don't know.
No, sorry.
Thanks for confusing me. I
Sorry.
think you just lost this.
Right, so we're advocating best practices for pairing.
Yeah, I really got all the first commits by myself because we happen to work on my laptop. So Oleg noticed. People were telling him, "You're not cool. You don't own the
Where's
code,
my cred?
like,
Where's my
what's the
street
creds?"
cred? Xgboost street cred. So apparently, if you add this magic line to your commit message, GitHub will pick it up and it will assign you as the co-author and it will show your avatar and stuff. So that's all awesome. Let's push in the meantime. Let Travis do its job. And we can continue walking through the diff.
Let's do something magical here.
Cow says.
Wait. That was too much. Watch. Git.
Nice. Except that it's an assumption. Hub.
Yeah, hub it up. So we will get a notification. Okay.
When Travis is failing or passing.
And we wanted to show the
diff. Let's continue with the diff.
Okay.
This one.
So this was the Travis file. This is
yes,
pretty much straightforward. From
we've also added the OS X build, so that we also build on a Mac, and there we have to install GCC 7 via Homebrew. And here we probably should also export twice.
Yeah, we also didn't see it here. I thought now we see the difference because we print both. So
I agree. Okay, let's
so
move on with.
Yeah, I think we're gonna squash everything.
We will. We just want to trigger as many Travis builds as possible in an hour.
Touch this.
Okay,
touch that.
so basically this bin install Xgboost script is moved out of what we used to do in Ruby in the xconf.rb. I can show it here. That's the next file. All this, it was kind of awkward that we were basically calling shell commands from within Ruby with the backtick operator. So it kind of didn't make sense. This fits better in a normal shell script. And what does this shell script do? Is that the one? Install Xgboost?
Yes, that's here's the file.
Yep. So we create a target, make a directory, vendor Xgboost, cd into it. We check if the .git directory already exists in there, and if not, we clone the Xgboost repo, update all the submodules. Then only for Mac, we copy the minimum make config because it's tweaked better for Macs. And regardless of the platform, we make. Boom.
And
then
by
again,
tweak better for Macs, you mean
that it doesn't have the
CLang
OMP,
sucks. Yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Yep. And then again, on a Mac, we run the install name tool. That's it.
Which we're still not sure if we have to do or why we have to do it.
Yeah.
So at some point we have to figure out how dynamic libraries work under Mac OS X.
And that's basically it. And now from xconf.rb, instead of doing all the indirect shell scripting, we now just call bin install Xgboost, which will do nothing in case Xgboost is already made. And then we also split Xgboost and Rabbit into two separate dir configs. We provide the defaults, but now when you install the gem, you can provide your own path to Xgboost and Rabbit. We're gonna make it in a way that this install Xgboost script will only run conditionally in case it's actually needed, so that if you already compiled Xgboost somewhere else and you pass in the with Xgboost option to gem install, then we won't even need to clone and compile. Yes.
I think I saw an example in maybe the R gem, the gem for R Studio, where they check for the flags and then. But yeah,
makes sense.
Maybe
and then I wasn't sure why we had Xgboost/Xgboost. Just renamed it to just Xgboost. Didn't see anything fail. I hope nothing got broken. And let's just make sure that actually we are still green locally at least. Indeed we are.
Ta-da!
Okay. Cool. That's it. So now
That's the episode.
Yeah.
Still pending though.
Shall we follow the output maybe?
Ah.
I mean, in the browser.
Yeah, I'm looking for a browser here.
Sensitive. That's the old build.
That's the broken one. And this guy is already dead.
This is Mac.
This is Mac. Mac is dead.
Macintosh, come on. Brew upgrade. Did we do brew update?
Yes.
But this is brew upgrade.
Yeah, you said I should do update.
I thought brew update.
Yes. They said brew update fixed it.
Is it maybe a synonym? And we... Oh, sorry. Sorry.
If your own computer to play. No, so brew update is just...
fetches the...
yeah, fetches whatever. And no, actually... No, yeah.
Let's see.
But why is it then complaining? I don't get it. The Silong is outdated, okay. So yeah, let's do upgrade first, whatever.
Alright, and in any case...
So update was already good. But then now it says should also do upgrade. Okay, whatever.
So we should do both? Or does upgrade also do... Let's do both.
Dash, no.
Yeah, let's do both.
Okay. I thought maybe there's a parameter to do both, or... Pro...
Whatever. We're just gonna squash it.
What? Why am I putting all these efforts into commit messages?
Because you're a perfectionist.
Failure! No status. Damn, that was fast. Okay.
Let's see what's happening with the Linux build in the meantime.
No, that's failed as well. Right. But you can go to build history, and then we can go. Yeah.
Same failure.
Is it? Because it's not exported.
So this worked.
Red X.
But why is that an error? It should be just a warning, no?
No, you did set X whatever something.
Yeah. So that's a... Oof, okay.
What is set V?
V is for
Also
verbose, I think. X is... No, E is for error. Whatever. Okay.
I always copy paste this from my previous builds.
This was here, by the way, when we do the gem generate or whatever we did. Okay. But now we did the export of the other one, right? In .travis YAML.
No, because I wanted to see if it makes a difference. I'm the fastest. Commit user for yes, go ahead. Making sure all it stays hydrated.
That's very important. Okay, yeah. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of fun editing this screencast. Cutting out all the parts where we're just staring at Travis.
We wait. We can, in the meantime, edit a little bit of our README and so forth. It doesn't really belong into this branch, though.
Sure. Or set up an example app. Let's
like
imagine we have a Rails
like a
app.
Rails app.
We get a request in the controller.
Do we want to do Rails or you just go Sinatra? So that we don't have much clutter.
What else? Yeah.
Okay.
And then we would need to convert params, request params, I'm guessing, into input to Xgboost.
Yeah.
What would be a good use case for that?
I was thinking we could find something from Kaggle, use the winning model. If they published it for this particular competition. And hopefully they used Xgboost.
Of course they did.
Anyway, we could just use any like use case from Kaggle.
But all the Kaggle use cases are usually made for batch predictions. Offline. Big CSV incoming, one big CSV out. So for example, good news everyone, we might have a first production use case for Xgboost Ruby. Hotel Tonight, where I work, one of my colleagues is now working on a machine learning model with Xgboost, which would be part of a Ruby process, either a sidekick job or even a web worker. And he asked me if Xgboost Ruby is ready for production.
If we can actually make this shit work.
And yeah, we tried. It's way faster than what he tried before. We're setting up a separate service with Xgboost 4J. It's way faster if it would just be in process inside the Ruby runtime. So he ran into some issues, obviously, especially with the build part, with the compilation. But
is he actually on his dev machine already?
On his dev machine, on a Mac as well.
Okay.
It turned out the issue was that his GCC was provided by Anaconda, this Python runtime. That's ships with the GCC 4.8 as well. When he changed that, the build was working, but we had a lot of cryptic error messages, of course. And then he made it work. So now the next step would be to see what's the memory usage. If he keeps the Xgboost model in memory of the Ruby process, and how fast the predictions are. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fine, but we just need to make sure.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be leaky.
It might leak, of course. We'll need to fix that. But yeah, it's very exciting, and he might also contribute to the repo.
Finally, someone that contributes.
Yeah. Did you notice we already have 3 stargazers on GitHub?
Yeah, one me, one you, and then.
No, we are the owners.
Yeah, it still counts, I guess.
Homebrew is still using the wrong Ruby. This looks like this. I think is happening before our stuff comes in, no? Before install.
How is that even possible? Because I thought that is triggered.
No, this is part of the.
So the Mac thing is broken altogether? Maybe because they're updating Homebrew.
Yes, pouring portable Ruby 2.3. Oh, what is this? Carl, the requested URL not found. Okay, I tried to pull the binary for RVM. The precompiled stuff.
So this is executed later. So first it does this, and then RVM is doing this, right?
Yes, and we also have that even earlier. Ruby 2.0. Oh, come on. Should we set Ruby 2.0?
Switching to Circle CI. What if we do... No, anyway, it doesn't matter. So we need to somehow update...
Okay, Travis people, if you're watching...
That sucks.
Please tell us how to fix that. Opa.
Oh, where are you? Sorry. Yeah, well, it uses Ruby version, but you specified it in traversci.yaml or travis.yaml. But anyway, the problem is they try to install a new Ruby that uses brew, and brew is not updated. So how do we update brew before?
Yes and no, because they try to do it here, no? It's not installing, and this fails. Maybe that's why. Found remote file, checking requirements, and then this is what brew is doing.
And who calls brew?
RVM.
Exactly.
Yes.
And here it says updating homebrew.
Yes.
But then still
pouring portable Ruby 2.3.3.
Exactly. But then there's new formula, blah 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 blah, and at the end of new formula it says GCC and all the other shit is outdated. So.
Wait, could you go on?
No.
Yeah. Okay. Rename. Okay. Rename.
So at the end of all this shit it says.
Yeah.
We should run upgrade. Upgrade.
Yes. And here already.
So the question is, how do we run brew update before RVM tries to install Ruby?
Well, our export stuff is running before all that, so we could.
It's after, running after.
No.
Okay. No. This is just exporting a environment variable. But we could run.
Yeah, we can do whatever we want here, right?
No, we cannot. It's sacred. The devil told you this. Okay, we cannot because.
And when is that evolved?
Can we
go back here?
Can we? And yeah, only after everything is done. But can we? Maybe is there another key instead of
setup?
Oh God, my eyes bleed.
Before script. Before install, we have.
Yeah, that's where.
Cache coordinates.
Here we do actually before install. Problem is that this
is even earlier.
Yeah. So we could remove this here and try to do it ourselves.
But won't it? Yeah, we can try.
Yeah.
But maybe we try Travis brew update. Actually, maybe we don't care about. Sorry. Maybe we don't care about the Mac build for now.
Yeah, good.
Let's focus on the Linux build.
Yeah. He said while looking at the OS X.
Because now I'm curious what's happening here. To speed up your build, try installing your packages without running brew update first. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't believe it.
Nice tip. Thanks, Travis.
Brew bundle.
Brew file.
No. Before install, brew update and brew bundle.
Yeah, but we don't even get to brew install. We have to hook in before.
So hold on. What they're trying to say is that this is not even possible.
This is
regardless of our Xgboost stuff.
Yeah.
You cannot do brew update, brew upgrade, brew install.
No.
If you're using RVM.
So what I'm saying is, if we go
okay, let's try it.
With the default.
Yes.
I don't know.
And then RVM install inside. Oh my god. No, let's.
Why are we caring about RVM anyway? Do we need RVM? Can we do just Ruby version, whatever? You know what I'm saying?
You do it with RVM.
Why?
That's how Travis works.
Okay, that's my question.
Yeah.
Because,
Yes, and they're using RVM.
And they're still using RVM.
Yes.
Let's
focus on Linux.
Okay,
Scratch
we need.
that.
Wait. We need at least.
You had already a background. Now you have it like 7 times. Oops, sorry.
Oops.
My bad. I apologize.
No, what am I doing? What is the latest?
2.33 with a dash.
The dash.
No, at the beginning of the whole number.
Ah, right. Okay,
we're so lucky we're recording.
This is going really good. Yeah, otherwise no one would have seen this.
I'm waiting for the moment where you just say blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yakiri.
What did I even do?
No, it's
changed. I changed 2 things. One was the Ruby version and the other one. What was the other one? Nothing? Didn't you want to do something else? Oh man.
But this won't work either, man.
Why?
Because it's the same chicken and egg.
Okay.
But
so they also have to install 2.3 that's not there, maybe.
No, they use system by default, which is 2.0.
But maybe there's a binary for 2.3.3, the curl thing, and we don't need brew.
Let's try it. But don't we use some Ruby 2.5 in our jam?
Yeah, sure, but
I would say let's just, if this doesn't work, let's just kill this OSX
Let's
section.
just kill Travis.
This is ridiculous. And what was the problem with the Linux build in the previous build?
I can tell you.
Tell me, please.
It failed.
Please, I'm interested. I want to know. The
It
same.
Fucking.
Please don't use this language in front of the children.
She's sleeping.
No, I'm
My
talking
kid is
our
sleeping.
viewers. They might be kids.
Come on,
Oh,
this is
see?
no.
This used the proper Ruby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that worked.
Yes.
Anyhow.
But it's still running the old.
Okay.
And the subshell. Okay, and the subshell has the correct one.
Whoa. No, both have correct one.
Yes.
Anyway.
So what the hell?
What the hell?
If I may ask.
Do we have to
This is cloning.
do some configure?
GCC 7.
Yeah.
G++7. So it's using the
So
correct one.
that's working.
Okay, go on.
Right here. It's just a warning.
No, the error is in the loop thing. Go up here. Error for loop initial declarations are only allowed. This guy. And it's in our code. So that's actually xconf.
Oops.
Okay,
it's our code.
So Xgboost is compiled with GCC or G++7 and ours isn't. And I think I know why.
Say I don't have GCC7.
Sorry to show everyone
Hmm.
your. Oh, you have 2.5.0. Anyway. We don't have this shortcut.
Mm-mm.
So,
But I could have told you that you see them.
where are these coming from? Maybe Xconf is smart enough to populate
Defaults.
these. Can we SSH into Travis, into that container, and see what the generated makefile is?
I don't know. Can you SSH into?
On Circle, I think there's this option. Yeah, but this is generated with xconf, right? Can we see the output of xconf again? Of Ruby xconf?
But if I just now run make, is that possible?
Yeah, you can, but...
Okay, sorry, go ahead. I wanted to try now to replicate the error we see on Travis
okay.
locally.
Yeah, let's try that.
So we could also say, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what is it? Like this.
Yeah.
And then
Ruby xconf instead of rake, because we are inside.
Why do I not rake bill? Okay.
No, Ruby xconf.rb. Because we just want to see the generated make file.
No.
Can we view
I wanted
it now?
to reproduce the error.
Okay. Yeah, but now let's see if your environment variable is in here. No, it isn't. So it's just reading from whatever system. And now I wanted to see if in the output here of Ruby xconf RB, if there's any mention of... Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't. You want to search for what?
Or the CC or CLang.
But yeah, here's CLang.
Yeah, but this is the cat, I think, that I did.
Yeah, now we're already wrapping. So you can here search backwards, and the first occurrence is...
So there's nothing. And CLang?
No,
we can just follow the output
down. What?
No, it's wrapped up again.
Yeah.
So makefile is using CLang here, and I'm guessing on Travis when it runs xconf, it's using whatever. Creating makefile.
Why is it not adhering the inf variables? What are you thinking? We should tell the owners of this gem, Xgboost Ruby, that they should adhere to the variables.
Should we do that?
Yeah, let's tell them.
But only for... Oh yeah, if it's in there, yeah.
What am I doing? Right? Can I have it in a different place?
No, that's fine.
Is it still rake? Yeah.
Rake should also do it.
Oh boy, who did this? So, did you mean div by 0? Yes. And yes.
So this is the same or very similar. And oh, that's the only thing. Okay, on Travis we saw more. But this should already fix it, right? On Travis.
What? Right.
Because that's an error actually. But on Travis we got the error with the loop thing. because I run the Ruby Xconf RB.
Ah, right.
It's all good. Blah blah blah.
No. You are always about best practices and blah blah.
Not always.
Yes, you are.
Not unconditional.
I know you better. Okay, what is super pending?
What was wrong with the Linux build? Same thing, right?
What builds history? Whatever.
Oh, and it's using Ruby 2.3.3.
Yeah, because that's what we said.
Yes, and this should have fixed the Mac build. And it doesn't, because it still tries to brew update.
Yeah.
But it's a different error now. Gem set empty does not exist.
No, that's
Oh,
the
no,
next
sorry.
command
Yeah.
already.
Can you go to the top?
No. Is it the wrong way around?
So they still try to install it this way. But it found the mod. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so
How does it work for Rails, for example?
Brew is still needed for the
To install RVM.
the other dependencies.
Yeah.
How does it work for Rails? What do you say?
Let's try.
Ah.
/Rails. So they have a matrix of. Whoa.
And maybe they don't use it on Mac. May I?
RVM. So they only specify.
Yeah, so that you can. Okay.
Ah, maybe that's a trick. So you
What?
also have to specify the RVM option in every include in the
No.
matrix?
This isn't 3 possibilities.
Yes.
So RVM is set up, and then you here can say this is the RVM install command, and this is the RVM use, right? So with like our order still, and they don't do. So that's why it's working.
Come on. Maybe sudo is needed?
Let's just do sudo. No, I don't think so.
Sudo.
But there, wait a minute. What? So these are there or no? Ruby's a build. Okay. Yeah. So whatever.
Okay. But maybe these are supported. Let's try this guy then.
Oh, he's saying okay.
Let's remove it from here and edit here.
No, again. Why?
Because in the output it said rvm use -- install.
Okay, let's try.
I find it confusing that it's in both places.
Yeah,
So-
one was the use and one was the install.
Let's try here. No, in the output it said rvm use -- install.
Yes. You know why there's two places to put these versions, right?
No.
So you can install different versions, and then in the matrix you can use different versions. So when we go back, we could have this, whatever, and then here we say on Linux we want to do RVM and want to do 2.5.1, but on Mac we know that for whatever reason only that works.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have
this I understand,
okay.
but then isn't this equivalent? Wouldn't it install this now? Would
I
it
don't
fail?
know.
I think it wouldn't.
Okay.
So let's try 5.1, and
Yeah.
here we would do this supported.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. No, not okay. Hmm? Can you remove my name from the commit, please? Seriously?
You do know that we're gonna squash it into one once it's working.
No,
We just want to
not all
trigger
of them.
Travis.
Not all of them.
We want to trigger Travis.
Okay. I think we should tell a story with our commits. I really like telling stories with my commits. Beautifully.
I see. I understand.
Okay, we squash it into one. And then all the commit messages will be in there.
Yeah. Okay, so it failed. Same thing. What did we change for this build? Do you remember what was the previous commit? It was there in the message.
What was that? In the message you say.
Honoring CC.
In the message you say.
Yes. Okay.
Feels
as if
really
it's,
nice. Feels really
if
nice.
it's really
It
hard
feels
to
me.
just check out this commit.
Yeah,
but-
it's really hard. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
We're compiling.
Okay, this was already done. Sorry, I got prematurely excited.
Prematurely excited. On air.
Usually it doesn't happen to me.
Okay. I don't like the direction of this conversation. Anyway,
cool
we're
part
going,
is
we're going for 45 minutes already.
OpenMP.
Yeah, because
on
GCC
Linux.
on Linux.
Amazing.
And if we're using GCC,
Mm-hmm.
then we don't have to do the minimal bullshit anyway.
Which we don't, because where was that?
Setup, install, yeah.
Yeah.
But if you use GCC on Mac as well, we don't have to do that.
We do. I'm using GCC, and I need this.
Why? What type of GCC are you using? Are you using GCC or the GCC linked to CLang? Yeah.
This is probably CLang.
This is CLang.
That should be. I meant.
Yes. You had it
Power of
before.
suggestion. Okay, this is yes. So now if we did and we can do, how do you do it? This way.
It's super annoying in Fish. But fair.
Oh, so in Fish
think
I
we-
can't do just that.
No.
And will this export it into the subshells in case make does something funky? Anyway, let's try that.
Yes, I will. But did you remove the minimal?
No, I did not.
That's what you wanted to try, right?
Yes.
But then we need the original one.
There was nothing in there.
There was nothing, okay. Yeah, config is ignored.
So now...
There it is! For our readers,
Wait.
damn it, you killed it here. It's a git ignore.
Amazing.
No one cares! Okay.
They're not readers though, you know that.
I know that
When people
I'm trying
watch-
to be funny.
watch
Yeah,
a
point it out
surface.
that it's not funny, thank you.
But
Going in Alex shade.
in the meantime, how are you, Hari?
Tired. I'm honest.
Don't you watch Hollywood movies? You say fine or
Fine,
excellent,
No.
great.
I watched James Bond recently.
Which one?
He didn't ever say fine. Skyfall?
Good one.
Yeah.
We can't sing Adele because YouTube will demonetize us for
What? If we
copyright.
what?
When we sing Adele, the Skyfall
Yeah,
song.
you know also what will happen? Don't sing Adele ever.
On
No one can sing Adele
On a related note,
except Adele.
I just yesterday installed an app on my phone that's a singing teacher.
Oh, is it the one that rips you off with $50 a month?
On Android, everything is free.
Oh, okay.
Welcome
No,
to
there's
my
like a karaoke. Anyway, go on.
No, that's like a teacher. So you have
Ah.
exercises and la 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 la,
Hmm.
and it records your voice and it shows you whether you're on point with the
Ah,
different notes and how far you are by drawing this line of your pitch.
Pretty cool.
So,
So-
LD return 1. Symbols not found. Okay, so maybe GCC doesn't work for you.
Maybe GCC doesn't work for me. Question why?
This doesn't look healthy.
Yeah, I think the compiler threw up.
Oh wait. So it finished with some of it.
Undefined symbols. Oh, come on.
What's the symbol here? Basic string. Are find. I cannot find this function. Whatevs is my answer. What was it? Make.
Hmm. Minimal. Was minimal. Nicht minimal. Minimum. Minimum. Do you like mm? I'm constantly checking for this, by the way. That's the only thing I'm doing. I'm staring here. It's never changing. It's always pending.
But we can already follow the output.
Fuck, it's always pending. We can follow the output.
It's green.
What the Oleg?
It's green.
It's so green. And that's Linux, right? Yeah.
No, point 1 was Mac. Point 0 was Linux. No, sorry.
Let's try.
Can you hear the angels singing? A little bit?
No.
Hallelujah.
No, I cannot. Anyway,
Okay, perfection.
this
I
guy
agree.
is dead to me. How about we just use Clang?
Yes. What's stopping us? We don't need to do the export on OS X.
Yeah, but somehow GCC 4 point blah was the default, and then we got the. What is going on here? Okay.
The command eval matrix eval failed.
Yeah,
But why?
but
Okay, let's just agree that Travis. Maybe that's why also on
Maybe
the
that's
Rails
why
repo
no
doesn't.
one is using it.
Okay, good. But we fixed Linux and we're. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're in Xgboost.
Right. So apparently they use Travis.
Yeah, we have
you and your background.
dudes. Yes. The AP.
But why does it? I don't get it.
Oh, I think I know what's wrong.
We can try this.
No.
Oh.
Wait. Oh. Yeah, I fixed it.
Sorry, it was blinking. What did you do? You fixed the Mac. You removed it. Oh man.
Let's not care about
so
it.
Boring.
Let's not care about
It's
it.
so boring. Okay.
Why do you always quit?
Because I'm a quitter. Oh man.
Mm-hmm. Travix. Oh yeah, now we need an explanation. Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, emergency
Emergency. Okay.
fatherhood. Well,
I'm
gonna be talking to myself like a crazy
question
person.
was the notification on?
No. Okay. Finally, Harry is gone, and we can properly fix everything that he was breaking all the time. So what do we have here? We're installing G++7, yada yada yada. There should be some way for Travis to cache this step. Let's see. Large files that are quick to install but slow to download do not benefit from caching. Okay. I see.
Okay.
While you were gone, I fixed everything.
Everything, including Mac.
Yes.
And
there, Travis doc said it doesn't make sense to cache stuff that's being downloaded, but apparently it always gets stuck on this step, as if it has some high latency.
So what did you fix? I don't.
Nothing. But you know what we can do in the meantime?
Yeah.
Because I have a good feeling about this. This will now fail. No, this will now pass.
But it was green, right?
Just the Linux build.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So this will be our first build that's actually passing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm being optimistic about it. But while it finishes...
So we can rework our history, you saying?
I would use our gem inside another app.
Mm-hmm. But shall we wrap up this episode? Because yay, Travis,
Yes.
and then go to a new episode.
Yes, and you know what? I've been playing around with the fact that we have to write the C extension
Mm-hmm.
is a bit of a pain because we don't have any error handling in there. If we do everything the proper way in C, it will be a nightmare. I'm telling you right now.
Okay.
And there is a better way.
There's a better way.
Yes, welcome to the world of FFI,
Right.
Foreign Function Interface, which is you can invoke C code from Ruby in Ruby.
Why did we go with FFI in the beginning?
I'm not sure. Not sure. And the
I think
added
we
benefit,
wanted it to be pure or something.
that's possible. I think we might have wanted a challenge. But from
No.
what I've read, you can do anything you can with regular C, you can do with FFI. I guess. Well,
So
not everything,
You
but
can do everything that you can do with C, maybe also in Ruby, but do you
yes.
want to?
I
Okay, so
think
what's the downside of FFI?
I'm not sure. Maybe performance.
Hmm.
Maybe that you don't have access to bare metal. Maybe some incompatibilities because it's a separate gem. So there's also a similar project to FFI called Fiddle for Ruby, and that's part of the standard library, but it has very bad documentation, or way worse than FFI.
It's part of the standard lib.
Fiddle is part of standard lib. If we go to the terminal and do IRB, we can require Fiddle just like that. Boom.
What?
And there's, I'm not sure about
So
Fiddle.
it's similar, or it's using FFI?
It's similar. It's like a competition, you can say, to FFI. It's also using libFFI under the hood, so it's a different wrapper for libFFI.
Okay, but so I don't have to install an extra gem. That's very nice.
That's very nice. But so libFFI is like the C POSIX world. In the POSIX world, the standard for many languages to access the C APIs. So you can use FFI with Python, Java, blah blah blah. I'm not sure about Java, but you can use it in, it's like the industry standard for calling C without
wasn't
writing
the
C.
Python thing something with S? Blah?
C types, but I think it's a very similar concept.
Okay. No, yeah.
So the Python library is called C types, but it might be using FFI under the hood. And Fiddle is also, not sure, but I think Fiddle is only for C Ruby, which is MRI.
Yeah.
And FFI is maintained by the JRuby guys, and it gives you transparent bindings in JRuby. So you have an interface, that FFI interface, and they do either the C stuff or the Java stuff for you, which means our gem would work either way from JRuby as well for free, and we wouldn't have to write a Java extension.
Would it? I don't understand that. Because it would still call C then. Okay.
We would still have to provide the C
Yeah.
shared object, but
Okay.
we wouldn't write the native Ruby C, right? Like what we
No.
did with like return values and all that. So I was thinking
That's a wrap.
that we try an episode of that. But in the meantime, Travis is working.
In the meantime, Travis is working. You will
Fingers crossed, let's not jinx
figure
it.
out. You can see if it works online. We will see in a minute. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let us know in the comments how much you liked it or not. And see you in a bit with another episode.
Are we gonna keep our viewers in suspense without them knowing?
If it fails, sure.
Yeah.
We don't know.
No, it's a cliffhanger.
It's a
Yeah, let's
cliffhanger.
cut here and you can check online.
We're still looking at it ourselves, so it's you know.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Now
Warning,
you
warning,
know.
warning. Go on. Yes.
Damn.
It's green.
That's
the whole
so
build.
green.
Can we
And
go
you
up?
know- You know what we can do? And it's success. That's all you need. That's the UI you want.
All right.
That's so beautiful. You wanna go
Alright.
up?
That's it.
Okay, that's
Thank you
green.
very much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode. Off screen, we will rebase, merge, and this will be in master soonish.
Soonish.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Should we wave?
I'm the Queen of England.
And I'm
And you're
pressing the wrong buttons here all the time.